Hey guys, it's Jake at Lexus of Cool Springs. I know that most of you have been waiting patiently for the 2022 IS 500, or maybe impatiently, but I do have some cool things for you today. I'm going to do another read through of the model builds for the IS 500, more like the trim builds for the IS 500 since there's only one model, but I wanted to show you the difference between what comes on basically the standard version, the premium, and then the launch edition. So I'm going to go through and read everything that I've got from my training, and it may be a little bit technical, a little bit detailed for some of you, but I know a lot of you are waiting for this and wanting to know exactly what's going to be on the car. So if you can stick with me, give me a thumbs up and subscribe so I can keep informing you about what's coming down the pike. But again, thanks for always watching and for subscribing. So here we go. Okay guys, so this is the information that I've been given from Lexus to train on the IS 500. I wanted to start with the standard features, which is going to be on the IS 500 Performance, and then on top of that would be like the premium package or the launch edition. So I'm going to read through this. It's going to be a little detailed, but I hope you enjoy what info I have, and I just wanted to share it with you. So let's jump in. Okay, starting in performance, we've got a 5.0 liter V8 engine, and then we also have the 472 horsepower, 395 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. Active sound control. It's got the 8-speed Sport Direct Shift automatic transmission with GAI shift control. Also, the sequential shift mode and steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. It is rear-wheel drive. It has the Torsen limited slip differential. Also, it has a Yamaha rear performance damper. Also, double wishbone front suspension, multi-link rear suspension, and then adaptive variable suspension so that you can switch that on and, of course, have the computer kind of adjust it for you, tighten it and loosen it the way it needs to be. It does have the drive mode select with Eco, Normal, Sport S, and Sport Plus, and custom mode. And then also the 14-inch two-piece aluminum front and 12.7-inch rear ventilated disc brakes. Also, electronic power steering system, and then the EPA rated fuel economy, which is 17 in the city, 25 on the highway, an average of 20. Okay, going to the exterior, we have the F Sport piano black chrome plated grille moldings and exclusive piano black mesh grille side garnish inserts. So that's our normal F Sport grille that you'll even see on the IS 350 F Sport. Also, the compact bi-LED headlamps. So even though it's an IS 500, the standard version just gets the bi-LED, not the triple beam. Also, it is solid illumination LED daytime running lights, and then unique center bulged hood design. So because it's got a V8, it's got actually like a raised hood compared to the IS 350. F Sport Performance exclusive fender badges, which is going to be a white or silver F with a black background instead of the other way around where it was a white background. Also, it has the LED rear combination lamps with the solid illumination L-shaped blade style light bar. So that's just like on the IS 350 where the tail light goes all the way across. 19-inch staggered with split 10-spoke NK alloy wheels with silver metallic finish. That's nice to know. 19 inches standard on the IS 500. Also, the size of those tires are staggered. So you got 235/40 fronts and 265/35 rear summer tires. The rear spoiler is going to be piano black finish, and that's going to be standard, right? So it may say something different on the launch edition. I'm not sure. It has diagonally arranged stacked quad exhaust tips. So that's something that you're definitely going to notice from the rear of the car, that it has two exhausts on each side and they're kind of like staggered like this. Also, it's got rain sensing intermittent windshield wipers, which is standard. Power adjustable outside mirrors with integrated LED turn signals, defogger, driver's side auto dimming feature, and auto tilt down in reverse. So when you throw it in reverse, they kind of tilt down like this, and that's on a lot of our other vehicles too. The one that made me think of it is the RX 350. Okay, dark chrome window trim moldings. So this is something that a lot of people have been asking for on like the IS 350, which is around the windows. Instead of having a shiny chrome, it's going to have the dark chrome, smoked chrome. And also it has an ultraviolet cutting acoustic glass front windshield, which dampens the sound and protects you from the UV rays. And then it's got water repellent water repellent UV cutting front door glass and UV cutting rear door glass. Jumping into audio, we have the Lexus Multimedia System Gen 11 with an 8-inch high resolution touchscreen display. Also, it has this single disc CD player, 10 speaker audio system, 1 aux input, and 2 USB ports in the center console. It's got the remote touchpad, which comes with all of our ISs right now, the enhanced voice command. So again, the voice recognition on this car is really intuitive. I mean, you can change the temperature, you can change the radio, you can set your destination and your navigation, you can call whoever you need. So it's really good. Also, it has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Amazon Alexa integration, Bluetooth, Siri Eyes Free for the iPhone, and then Sirius XM for 3 months. Has HD radio and iTunes tagging. Also subscription-free HD data, real-time weather and traffic information. Grace Note music information, including album art for HD radio. And then the RDS station list with categorization, so you can categorize which genres of music you're wanting to listen to. Not only that, but it has the Lexus Inform Wi-Fi hotspot, up to 5 devices, uses AT&T, complimentary 4 gigs or a 3-month trial, whichever comes first. And then the Lexus app integration. So you get to use your app on your phone to start the car, stop the car, lock the car, unlock the car, find where it's parked, all that. Okay, climate. So it has the dual zone climate control. It has the electrostatic touch sensitive temperature controls. So this is really nice when you just slide your finger up and down the temperature. Looks like a thermometer. You slide it up and down, it changes your temperature. It's kind of a cool way to do it. Also, second row climate control vents, and then the dust and pollen filter. The trim is gonna have the F Sport 3-spoke leather wrapped heated steering wheel. So we got the heated steering wheel, which is standard with paddle shifters, and then the black F Sport Performance badging. Also, it's gonna be a manual tilt and telescoping steering column for the standard version. Steering wheel mounted controls for audio, phone, voice recognition, and multi-information display. Leather trimmed shift knob, aluminum sport pedals. That's kind of nice. That's not standard on the IS because only on the IS 350 F Sport. So you're getting the aluminum pedals in this one. You've got the auto dimming rearview mirror with a compass and home link, so you can have your garage door programmed to it. Also, all LED interior lighting, and then the center mounted analog clock with LED backlighting, so still keeping it classy, San Diego. Center console with armrest, padded side panels, storage bin, aux input, and then it's got the black headliner, classic for our F Sport or F Performance cars. Black geometric film ornamentation, geometric embossed door panels, and then the front and rear reading lamps. Seats. The 10-way seat is on the driver's side. That includes lumbar. It's got an 8-way seat, power seat for the passenger seat. It has heated and ventilated front seats, standard. The F Sport perforated Nulux seating material is standard. And then also the F Sport bolstered front seats with adjustable headrests. If you haven't sat in our F Sport or F Performance cars before, though, the bolstering on the sides of the seat, they just hug you around your waist and hug you around your thighs. It just keeps you in place when you take those turns a little bit harder, makes you feel really secure in the car. Also has a lockable 60-40 split fold down rear seat. So that's kind of cool. The fact that this car, even though it's a performance car, you can still fold down the seats in the back, gives you some functionality too. Okay, safety and security. So this has the Lexus Safety System Plus 2.5. So pre-collision system, which is already on our cars, forward collision warning, same thing. Automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, daytime and low light. Bicyclist detection for the daytime. Intersection turning assist, emergency steering assist. All speed dynamic radar cruise control with curve speed reduction. So that's new. Now when you're in cruise and your dynamic cruise, usually just continues with the same speed. And when you go around a curve, it kind of makes you feel a little uneasy because naturally we slow down. So this kind of does the same thing. It slows down a little bit on the curves and then picks back up. Okay, enough of that. Lane tracing assist is in here, of course. Road sign assist, intelligent high beams, and then we've got more other safety features like airbags. Scrolling down here a little bit, vehicle stability control, active cornering assist, traction control. Let's see, brake assist, blind spot monitor is standard, and the tire pressure monitor system is standard. So all these things are already on the IS 350. Backup camera, it has that. The smart access key entry with push button start and stop. So leaving your key in your pocket or in your purse, allowing you to get into the car by just putting your hand behind the handle. That's still available. And then it's got a temporary spare tire with a jack. So believe it or not. Okay, so that's all of the standard features on the IS 500. Now we're going to switch to a page where it has the details on the premium and the launch edition with some pricing. Okay guys, so this is another great piece of information that I got to train with, and it has, again, the breakout of the different trim levels and what's on the trim levels and what the price is for those trim levels. Now there's a little bit of a typo here I caught, and I'm kind of surprised maybe they rushed this, but let's look right here. So 9554 is the code. It's the model code that a dealership would use to search for a car like this. And that would be the IS 500 F Sport Performance rear wheel drive, $56,400 starting. And it has all those standard features that we just went over. Now the typo is right here. The 9554 with the same name, right? This is all the same. Now it has a different price. And here's all these extra features. But what I did was I scrolled down a little bit further and I found here is the premium package with a different model code, with the same price as up here, with the same features as up here. So what I'm understanding is I'm actually just scratching this whole box, this whole row right here. Just gonna scratch that, and we're gonna jump down to the premium package right here. And this is what builds on top of the initial standard performance package. Okay, so the 9556 is the IS 500 F Sport Performance Premium rear wheel drive, and that's $61,000. And right here it says it includes all the standard features and then adds the following. You get the triple beam LED headlights, you get the power rear sunshade, you get the panoramic view monitor, which is the 360-degree camera, the bird's eye view. Also, you get a navigation system. So that'll be the 10.3-inch high-resolution touchscreen display with the matte finish, dynamic navigation, dynamic voice command, Lexus Inform Destination Assist, and it deletes the compass from the rear view mirror. Also, you get the Mark Levinson sound system, and it has the in-dash CD player, also a 12-channel Class D amplifier with 1,800 watts and 17 high-efficiency speakers with a rear deck mounted subwoofer, Quantum Logic surround technology for precise audio tuning, Clarify 2.0 sound processing, machined aluminum control knobs. So that's a nice upgrade from the standard. You're basically getting the triple beam LED headlights, the power sunshade, the 360-degree camera, the navigation system, and Mark Levinson system. Okay, moving on to the launch edition. So the launch edition is going to base itself off of the standard and then adds something else. So it's kind of like premium and then launch edition are basing themselves off of the standard, but they're not basing the launch off of the premium, if that makes sense. So there may be some overlap between the premium and the launch, but some extras on the launch. Okay, something else that I found out here is that the model code for 9555, in my opinion, this is probably actually for the premium package, because like I said, there was a typo here. They got out of order, and I think that this title should be on this code 9556. Unfortunately, I still can't search for these cars, so I can't confirm this, but I'm thinking that the launch edition is actually 9556 and the premium is 9555. But we're going to move past that and we're going to look at the launch edition specs. So the launch edition is $67,400, and it includes the following on top of the standard features. The limited production, the fact that it's a limited production of only 500 units, it also has the exclusive incognito paint color, which is sort of like cement for Toyota cars. Also, it has the triple beam LED headlamps and 19-inch staggered width split 7-spoke forged alloy BBS wheels with matte black finish. Those are going to be the same ones that are on the IS 350. Also, smart access card key. That's that thin, it looks like a credit card, a thin key that goes in your wallet. And it's so cool because you can just keep it so slim in your pockets, and then you put your hand behind the door, unlocks the door, press the button, start the car, everything except for the buttons, right? So that smart access card key is really cool. Serialized number plate on the center console telling you which one out of 500 you got. Also, it's got the special interior, two-tone black and gray Nulux and ultra suede trimmed front and rear seats, door accents, and center console. Also, it has silver ash wood interior trim, which is, I believe, the same thing that's on the IS350. It's sort of that like gray, silvery, open pore wood. And it has F-Sport leather and silver ash wood trimmed heated steering wheel with paddle shifters and black F-Sport performance badging. It's got the power rear sunshade, panoramic view monitor, the 360-degree camera. Also, it has that 10.3-inch high-resolution touchscreen display with matte finish for navigation. Comes with a dynamic navigation, dynamic voice command, Lexus Inform Destination Assist, and the Mark Levinson sound system. So that's going to, again, be just like the Premium, where it has the single disc CD player, 12-channel Class D amplifier with 1800 watts, 17 high-efficiency speakers with rear deck-mounted subwoofer, Quantum Logic surround technology for precise audio tuning, Clarify 2.0 sound processing, and machined aluminum control knobs. So that is the difference between the Premium and the Launch Edition, and then, of course, the Standard Edition. Now, there's a little more to go over just at the bottom of this page, and I wanted to show that to you. Okay, so here is the two different interiors you can get. So this would be the black geometric trim that you find on the IS500 Standard, and then this is the ash that you'll find on the Premium and the Launch Edition. There you go, guys. That's the IS500 F-Sport Performance trim builds, right? So the Standard, the Premium, and the Launch Edition. I hope that you enjoyed that. I know it was a lot of information. Thank you for liking and thank you for subscribing. And I'm going to get you as much information as I can. Anything I'm given, I'm going to give it to you. So I appreciate all of you guys. If you have any questions, of course, leave me comments and email me at jmotzinger@nashvillelexus.com if you have any questions that you wanted to ask me directly. Thanks so much. Take care.